Centenary celebrations. More than 1,500 of them turned up to see their team come unstuck in a 15-goal thriller.
Gazza may have been missing, but at least his mates turned out in force, and it soon became clear that Torquay were in for a tough time. The man being tipped to take over from Neville Southall almost woke the crowd up with the sort of save they'll be talking about in the commentary box all season. A bit of divine intervention from Richard Driscoll, who plays the vicar in EastEnders, gave the celebrity team a 1-0 lead at half-time, with Torquay manager Wes Saunders clearly a worried man. His concern proved justified, as the All-Stars threatened to run riot in the second half. Could it be there's more than one Jimmy Five Bellies? Strangely, though, it was some ginger-headed chap who turned out to be the star of the show, even if he was a little apprehensive about performing on such a big stage.
It does make you nervous at first, but once you make your first mistake, then they know you're no good, then it's all right then.
As for Torquay, they'll be looking for slightly more conventional celebrations when the serious stuff gets underway next month.
Weeks. Torquay United kicked off their centenary celebrations in style yesterday. Their first 11 played a team of all-stars, but not all of the stars turned up. This wasn't what the fans had come to see. The mysterious non-appearance of Gazza was a huge disappointment, but there was still some fun to be had. The celebrity side, led by Chris Evans, contained the next best thing, Gazza's best friend, Jimmy Five Bellies. The new star of the day was Richard Driscoll from EastEnders. Not only did he score the opening goal of the game, he was also man of the match.
I was surprised, yeah, because I don't know a lot of the players, but there was some really good players out there, so I think my goal sort of like did it for me. It's quite a good goal.
Well, I'm not far from death, but Torquay's quite a good place to come to spend your last few hours of life, but no, it's great fun.
Did you actually play the whole match?
I played all 90 minutes, I think.
There's not many of you who did that,
seemed like
is there?
all 900 minutes to me, but no, there weren't many. Evans can't last the pace.
No one's really sure what the final score was. 9-6, I think, to the All-Stars. That wasn't important, though. What was is that Torquay's 100th year is now officially underway. And that's the sport, Justin.
Next 5 days.
Victory over Premiership opposition. This evening they meet First Division Charlton Athletic, who'll be only too aware of the Goals' 2-1 victory over Leicester on Wednesday. It's Torquay's third pre-season friendly in 5 days. Kick-off at Playmore is at 7:30. Finally, cricket, Somerset.
Torquay United. They were beaten 3-0 at Playmore in the final game of last season, but they put that result well and truly behind them with a great performance to kick off this campaign. New signings Chris Brandon and Mike O'Brien in the starting lineup, but a more familiar face getting them off to the best possible start. The commentary from Graham Sellers.
Williams trying to hook the ball in. The keeper's come for it. Uncertainty, and Beddoe scored. The referees allowed it. Brilliant initiative once again from Williams, out wide on the left. He knew exactly where Beddoe was, and Beddoe made no mistake. He wasn't put off by keeper Edwards, who came fumbling out, and he was nowhere in the end. 1-0 Torquay. O'Neill. Herrera. Well, nice interchanging there with Beddoe, and this is Williams in the centre, but comes through to Healy, a toe poke and over the top. Shrewsbury at 6s and 7s, and eventually it came through to the captain, Healy. Got the shot on target, but one of the defenders just managed to turn the ball over the crossbar. Close call. Steele got a flick on it, appeals for handball against Russell, but Currigan bursting free, gives it to Steele, he's in the area. Well, Herrera and Watson do their job. Gareth Hanmer then with the Shrews' third corner. Let's see how shrewd they can be on it. Well, it's towards the back stick, and eventually it's picked up by Austin Barkley. Bit of a deflection, and I thought that was going off for a corner. It has done now. Fourth corner then for Shrewsbury. We're in the 39th minute at the game, Edo. Well, it's a deep one, and it's straight into the net, I think. Well, Southall was flapping at it. He's fuming at the referee, thinks he was impeding, can't believe it. Mike Brown was at the back stick, might have got a touch on it. I think that went straight in. And if so, it's Kevin Seabury's goal. Well, Well, O'Brien taken late by Brown, and this is the second yellow card. He's off. Well, in first half stoppage time, Shrewsbury have been reduced to 10 men. Brown it was with the challenge on O'Brien. Felled him late, definitely late, no question at all about that one. Second yellow card, got to go. Yajelka doing a little bit of yajinking. Well, it's been put in, and Southall, well, you just wouldn't challenge him, would you? Big man. Tully. Bedo. Well, it's a long ball in, and Brandon hovering, comes through to Bedo. Bit of a camel kick across, but it's gone in the end. And it's O'Brien that puts the ball into the net. And well, have you ever seen celebrations like this? It's 2-1 to Torquay. O'Brien, on his full league debut, puts Torquay in front.
The first 25 minutes, I thought we passed them off the park, and they got a few corners which we knew that was going to be, you know, our biggest worry, because they've got some big guys there, Lara movement, and hence they got a goal from it. But you know, after that, I don't think Neville, apart from second half, one shot he's had to save, and after that, you know, we've had 4 or 5 second half, which maybe we should have scored. I said, lads, let's not get carried away. It's a first game. It's nice to get on the board, but you know, there's a lot of hard work to be done.
Cautious optimism there from Wes Saunders, but a great result nonetheless. Right, let's Worthington Cup at Plainmoor. They're battling to get key midfielder Brian Healy fit after a frustrating goalless draw at home to York. Watched by Seth Conway.
Herrera gets it again. Williams plays a neat 1-2. Excellent skills from Herrera. And in the end, Wayne Hall almost sent it past his own keeper. Fine play from the Torquay fullback, Robbie Herrera. But Wayne Hall just sent it over the top. Healy. There's Williams. It just needed a touch from Effian Williams. Joined Torquay at the back end of last season. Stamped his authority with a couple of smashing goals. Just needed the merest touch this time. That would have sent it past Howarth. Healy. Have to be quick. He is quick. Tully met it, and then Williams. The flag was up against Effian Williams anyway. But it came to him at full pelt and came off the thigh and just looped over. Williams gets to the ball. Fairclough with a jumping tackle in on Tony Bedo. And will the referee reach for a card against Chris Fairclough? He booked him moments ago, and this time he jumps in on Tony Bedo from the back. But the York City captain stays on the field for the moment at least. O'Brien's going to try it. He must have been 30 yards, 35 yards out, Mick O'Brien. He's certainly got some confidence. And that shot always rising over, though. Well, Jimmy Agri, Barry Conlon, that's not the most advisable thing to do, and carrying on doing it. Right in front of the referee's eyes. Barry Conlon being pulled away, but Jimmy Agri was angry that Conlon had dived in on him, and so kept Barry Conlon well hidden. But the referee, not sure what he's going to do now. What will the colour be? It's yellow for Jimmy Agri, and you'd think likewise for Barry Conlon. Both players rather fortunate not to have been sent off. Williams, plenty of space. Chris Brandon with him. Steve Tully was making the run forward, and Russell Howarth could have collected with his hands, surely. The young keeper opted not to. He used his boot instead. O'Brien finds Herrera. Williams, great cut inside and shot. Always rising. It's the best Torquay have seen this half, though, and it's come from the feet of Effion Williams. They need to get closer if they're going to score, though. Watson's free kick. Cross from O'Brien, but O might get there. Howarth slips, here's Tully! On the line was Lee Bullock. Now that is the closest Torquay have come. The young goalkeeper for York City slipped, but Steve Tully couldn't get enough leverage on his header. Fairclough with the up and under. It's uncultured stuff at Plainmoor at the moment. Watson. Free kick will go York's way. A little tug on Andrew Dawson's shirt. Hall and Dixon wait over the free kick. Hall will deliver to Rowe! And just wide. Rowe coming in at the back post. Couldn't meet it. Chris Fairclough coming in towards the near. Couldn't direct it in either.
York City, I felt, have done the homework on us, and they made it very, very hard for us to break them down.
Yeah, it was a game of few opportunities, really, wasn't it?
It was. I think, you know, I think they won Evian early doors that he wasn't expecting it to. Steve Tully, second half, you know, a little bit stronger header, I think, you know. But, you know, York City are very, very fancy to go straight back up. So you look at that side of it. I mean, we've still got a long way to go, and we're working to that means. But I thought our passing went second half, which was disappointing, and I don't think we made use of the width that we used in the first half either, and the quality of the balls in the box obviously let us down as well.
Unbeaten starts then for Torquay and for Exeter, but a very long way to go yet. Well, our final, Effion Williams got the winner, but vintage stuff from veteran goalkeeper Neville Southall proved just as important. The commentary comes from Andy Gilson.
So Campbell plants it down the park towards Hart. Now, can he get there? He's under pressure here from Agri. Campbell's cross. Well, it's a good chance here. My goodness me, not too far away. Well, Agri was all at sea. The cross was a good one. And Cameron's header only a foot or so over Southall's crossbar. So a long throw coming in there. Well, Southall looked to be impeded, but no whistle. There's a real chance. Southall's tried to get to that one. Down goes Freeman. There's a chance, and it's just gone wide. Goodness me. Well, that ball came in there. Southall perhaps was impeded, lost it, and a real old scramble. Now Badeau inside. Well, some neat passing again from Torquay as Healy picks this one up. But he might fancy his chances there, Healy. Got a shot in too, but it drifts wide. Well, some neat interplay there from Torquay, but really Healy's shot was a poor one. Well, that's a chest, was it? No, it was use of the arm, says the referee. So perhaps at the end of this first half, a chance here for Brighton. So the free kick played in there. Of course, it comes as a good header too. There's a real chance, and a punch from Southall. Hoofed it away there by Badeau, back helping out. Well, that was a good effort and a good punch there from Southall. And finally cleared away by Badeau. A lot of space here as Johnson plays it forward. Now then, onside, Cameron puts it across. There's a real chance. Oh! Well, that really was the best chance of the match. Well, that fell kindly, didn't it, from the cross to Campbell, but a finish he'll want to forget about. Now Herrera again. Ball forward, looks towards Bedeau, who's got round his man. There's half a chance here for Torquay, and it really is a chance. Oh, dear, oh dear, they haven't finished it yet. The shot comes in the end from Healy, but an easy one there for Ormerod. Well, that was Torquay's best chance of the match. Several opportunities there. In the end, an easy one for the keeper. Johnson again. Long one in there. Not away yet. It's brought down well. Now Freeman lost the cross in there. There's a chance. The header comes across. There's a real chance for Harlow. It's against the post. Not away yet. Freeman again. Stops, turns. Was that a foul? No, says the referee. And Torquay can bring this one away. Well, the closest we come there as that ball was in. Gary Hunt, so close against the Torquay woodwork. Cross from Freeman. It needed that touch. Appeals from the crowd for handball. Now the clearance finds Bedeau. Not a lot to aim at for Bedeau, but he's going alone at the moment. Gets a cross in there. There's a chance. Oh, yes! Williams scores. Well, Bedeau made his run. He didn't have a lot to aim at. Just Williams in the box. And that's a pinpoint cross and a wonderful header there from Williams, and Torquay in front. Now this is Thomas. Did well. Now there's room for a cross here. Over it comes. There's a header and a chance. Oh, great save. Wonderful save there from Southall. Well, there's the ball in. The substitute, Paul Watson, got a wonderful header in, and there's the outstretched arm of Southall to tip that away.
Absolutely superb. I mean, you know, last time they played here, they put 6 past Mansfield, and for us, from my point of view, to keep a clean sheet, and obviously to take the 3 points is a good feeling.
Did you get a good view of the goal?
I did. I mean, Tony Beddoes turned his man here, and we know Tony's quick. He's whipped a great ball in, and basically Willow Evian's just got to go and put his head on it, and it's a goal. And I thought after that, I thought we defended very well. I mean, Nev towards the end there, he's made one world-class save low to his left. That's maybe got us to 3 points. But, you know, the last 3 games I was played, and he's had nothing to do, so he's earned his crust today.
Earned his crust, he certainly did, and that's the result. Torquay 5th in the table, level on points with Exeter, and brimming with confidence for tomorrow night's return clash with Portsmouth at Fratton Park in the Worthington Cup. All to play for in that one with no saver. Torquay's 0-0 draw with First Division Portsmouth at Playmore a fortnight ago sets up tonight's return leg very nicely. 2 teams unbeaten in the league and keen to build on their excellent early season form with a slice of cup success. Pompey undoubtedly start as favourites, but Torquay full of confidence after Saturday's win at Brighton. Commentary at Fratton Park comes from John Roeder.
There's a real sense of optimism around Fratton Park this season. A new chairman, money to spend in the transfer market, and a current position of 2nd in the First Division table. Tonight, it's the Worthington Cup. Alan Ball makes 9 changes from the team that beat Stockport at the weekend. Only Fitzroy Simpson and Thomas Thorgerson survive. As for Torquay, they're also unbeaten, 7 points from 3 matches, enough to put them into 5th position in Division 3. Manager Wes Saunders names the same side that beat Brighton on Saturday. And a familiar face in goal for Torquay, Neville Southall, 41 next month and still in top 4. So Portsmouth get things underway, hoping to repeat their victory over a West Country side in the first round last year. Pompey beating Exeter 6-3 on aggregate last season, before they eventually went out in the second round to Wimbledon. As for Torquay, they were knocked out in the first round last season by Crystal Palace. Steve Tully was the throw for Torquay. Orford with the firm header clear. Portsmouth with plenty to prove tonight. It's virtually a Portsmouth reserve side out. No Guy Whittingham, no Andy Petterson, no Alan McLaughlin, among others. On the bench, £1 million signing Rory Allen. Vlachos. 4 Torquay players around him, and this breaks clear nicely for Sammy Igo, who plays it through wonderfully to Luke Nightingale, who puts Portsmouth ahead. 18-year-old Luke Nightingale with an early strike inside a minute for Pompey, and Portsmouth take the lead in dramatic style. Nightingale timed his run perfectly and just chipped it over the advancing goalkeeper Neville Southall. Well, what a start for Portsmouth and for Luke Nightingale. He wouldn't have wanted that start, Neville Southall. Torquay 1 down and a minute played. And that really has brought the Pompey crowd to life. So it's Torquay now who will have to go forward, have to go in search of an equaliser. And that could open the game up quite dramatically. Talking of drama, what a start though. Tully. Dispossessed well. Portsmouth with a real spring in their step. Bedeau dispossessed and fouled by Andy Orford. Tony Bedeau, 10 goals last season. Andy Orford, just the one. He's only scored 2 goals for Portsmouth in his entire career. It's a rare occurrence, an Orford goal. O'Brien with the free kick. All sorts of problems caused by Effion Williams, but his shot is wide and Portsmouth can breathe again. Thorgerson puts it on. Igo, the chip over the top, looking for Lovell to chase. Watson is with him. Lovell, though, wins it for Pompey. Infield to Nightingale, first time shot, and it hit the goalkeeper on the foot, Neville Southall. I don't think he knew too much about that at all. Good chance for Pompey. O'Brien has a second chance to clear, but Torquay give it straight back to the home side. Newton. Simpson. Cuts in field. Another good run made by Nightingale. Support from Phillips. The first time cross is deep. Herrera flicks it away. Thorgerson with a volley. And that'll be a corner kick to Portsmouth. Good Pompey pressure. Well, Nightingale nearly got a second goal here. Played inside to him. First time shot. And Southall kicks it away. Watson with the clearance for Torquay. Should be pumped straight back by Simpson. Igo under a little bit of pressure. Needs Simpson's help and gets it. And Simpson decides that safety first. Well, I wonder how much the gentleman on the left paid for his admission tonight. It's the one with the silver head. Orford looking to play it across to Simpson on this side. Instead, plays it to Phillips. Nice turn and run from Phillips. Igo, Crow is on the overlap down the right-hand side. This is good play from Portsmouth. Flicked in field. Torquay clear it yet again. Portsmouth keep the pressure up. Igo goes for the 1-2. Tussling there with Michael O'Brien, and that'll be a foul against the Torquay man. Michael O'Brien, 1 goal for Torquay this season so far. But it's a throw-in, not a free kick. Watson with the headed clearance. Phillips just intercepts that ahead of Tully. got help from Simpson and uses that help. Ball inadvertently strikes the referee, but it breaks clear for Steve Lovell! And Steve Lovell increases Portsmouth's lead. It was a fortuitous break off the referee, but Portsmouth won't complain. 26 minutes gone. It's Portsmouth 2, Torquay 0. Steve Lovell with his first goal for Pompey. He had time, he had space, and a precise shot past Southall. It breaks clear there, and a fierce right foot shot. It's a long way to come to see your team go 2-0 down so early on. Brandon. Russell. Healy. Brandon once more. Portsmouth forcing Torquay back. Watson has Agri to his right, decides on the long ball over the top, looking for Tully. Bedeau. Brandon. This is Tony Bedeau, first time shot and a good save from Flahaven. And Tony Bedeau, 10 goals last season for Torquay, 1 goal already this. Nearly scored his second goal of the campaign. A good save from the Pompey keeper. Ball floated deep, Flahaven with the fist clear, and it wasn't directed towards goal by Bedeau. Twice involved in a matter of moments, Tony Bedeau. Not the clearest of punches from the Portsmouth goalkeeper. And Bedeau nearly took advantage. Igo just lets it go. Blackness. This is Crow. Thorgerson. Or poor ball by Phillips, and Torquay may take advantage, but quick defending by Thorgerson. Came across there, sensed the danger, and tied it up well. Simpson with the firm ball forward, blocked by Agri. Little scare, though, there for Portsmouth. Blackos. Orford. Crow. Torquay now noticeably beginning to not allow Portsmouth any time on the ball. Alex! Alex! And Portsmouth just content to play it around, make Torquay run around a bit. Thorgerson. Dispossessed, though, by Brandon. He's got Williams making the run down the centre. Brandon forced wide, though. Herrera in support. Brandon just nips it through. Healy turns. Might he have a shot at goal? No, chips it through instead to Williams, who was always stretching for that one. And Portsmouth able to clear. But again, it's careless from Pompey. This is Russell going forward. Nightingale with the tackle. Here comes Newton. And maybe a chance here for Portsmouth to break. I go over the top, but it's just offside against Steve Lovell on the far side. Well, that was a particularly careless passage of play from both sides, really. Phillips. Simpson. Flahaven's long kick forward is easy for Watson to deal with. Lankos can't clear it, and that could cause some problems for Portsmouth. Bedeau tried to flick it forward. Instead, Thorgerson may take advantage. Newton. Lovell makes the run in the middle. Newton goes all the way. The cross is deep towards Nightingale, and Southall has to punch it clear. Healy will help it on its way together with Herrera. Bedeau. Dispossessed by Crowe, but a foul by the new Pompey man. Brandon. Well, he got the pass back from O'Brien. This is Brandon, good shot! And watched all the way over the top by Aaron Flahaven. Chris Brandon created a little bit of space for himself, and that's a good shot, but it was always going over. Just leant back slightly. Flahaven was able to watch that go over with comfort. Alan Ball's decision to play virtually a reserve team tonight has been fully vindicated so far. We're into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Orford with the long clearance forward. Watson underneath it. Phillips creates a little bit of space for himself. Agri with the long ball forward. Bedeau chases it, but chases it in vain. Torquay desperate to get back into this game. Agri. Bedeau. But that's straight to Fitzroy Simpson.